Number 1. Secondly, thirdly, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12, 13,
14, 15.
What must I do? What must I do?
Publishers no longer report their hours or placements in the ministry. A Christian can decide whether to extend an invitation to one to attend a meeting, or one can decide whether they'd like to give a brief but warm welcome. We've had adjustments in our dress and grooming. Brothers can wear beards. Sisters can wear pants. Brothers don't always have to wear ties. There's the clinking of glasses and toasting, our choice of education. The brothers don't give us a long list of rules, but rather principles to give us guidance.
Dad, I wish I could see Jehovah, not just what he's like.
The touch that penetrate the heart and cause people to respond and repent.
Bethel service will no longer be viewed as a lifelong assignment.
But now here's a brain exercise. How many humans could 200 million angels kill in one night using that same rate of kill? To 37 trillion. Now that's 4,500 times the population of the earth today.
We are blossoming. We are thriving. We are so fresh.
Hey guys, welcome to the JW Untold 2 channel. Finally, the 2025 annual meeting of the Jehovah Witnesses, yours truly by the governing body. Let's dig into the most amazing and most important highlights of this year. According to the only true religion and the only true brothers of Jesus Christ, yours truly the governing body. And just in case you don't know much about the Jehovah Witnesses and the annual meeting of the Jehovah Witnesses, well, this annual meeting is used to announce doctrinal changes, policy updates, and new publications. Without further ado, let's see the highlights of our beloved court. So let's start the 2025 annual meeting of the Jehovah Witnesses. The governing body, Jeffrey Jackson, hosted the annual meeting with something new. A set of trivia questions, but you guessed it right. They were all about the governing body. Nothing else matters in this religion. Here are the trivia questions to get you started.
Thought I would use the ancient custom from Kiribati in the Pacific to get your attention. That's how we tell everyone it's time to start. Well, this annual meeting, we're going to have 15 trivia questions for you. So see how you go. If you get all 15 correct, I'll be interested in meeting you afterwards. Someone must have leaked my notes.
Did he just say leaked his notes? Is that a hint for the apostates of the people or the peoples that are leaking all the information? Oh my God. So we got trivia question number 1. Let's have a look what the question is. And let's have a look if you can get it.
So are you ready to start with the first trivia question? Who is presently serving as president of the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society? Now some of us would say, well, I used to remember it was Brother Noor, Brother Franz, Brother Henschel. Who's presently serving? Brother Robert Saranko. Since 2014, he's the one who's been chairing our business meeting we have before the annual meeting program starts. And he's done that in a very quiet manner, but still doing the same work that the previous brothers had to do before him.
So Jehovah God needs a president for his organization on earth. Wow, what a business like Jehovah God is, eh? He's got to make a lot of dough, a lot of money, and he's got to have his president in place as well. Very interesting God we have here. Let's go to trivia question number 2 now.
You ready for the second question? Who was the first president of the Watchtower Society? The answer, in 1881, William Henry Conley became the president of Zion's Watchtower Society, and Brother Russell was the secretary-treasurer. It wasn't until 1884, when the organization or the society was legally incorporated, that Brother Russell became the president.
And that is when Mr. Russell here predicted that Jesus' second coming. Let's go to trivia question number 3.
Third question, who among the serving members of the governing body is the longest serving member of the present? Yes, it's Brother Garrett Losh. And
So let's go and listen to trivia question number 4. Let me guess what it's going to be about. The governing body. You're right.
who is the oldest serving member of the governing body? Well, yes, it's Brother Samuel Hurd at over 90 years of age.
All right, let's listen to question number 5.
Well, now you ready for the next trivial question? Together with Jody Jadley on night security at Walkill in the early 90s. And they were both still single. Jeff Winder.
All right, let's go to trivia question number 6. Let's have a look what Jeffrey Jackson have to say about these questions.
Member of the governing body, served as a missionary in Africa. He went through Gilead in 1966 and served in Senegal. Well, you may have guessed it, is Brother David Splain.
Trivia question number 7.
Which member of the governing body graduated from the 132nd class of Gilead? And that was the first class where Gilead changed. And they invited in brothers and sisters to help strengthen and stabilize the work in other countries. This brother went on to be a SKE instructor and also a member of the Ecuador branch committee. Well, if you're answering Jacob Rumpf, you're right.
Trivia question number 8. Let's listen to these stupid questions.
Which governing body member speaks English, Portuguese, Spanish, and Russian? Now, before you lock in the answer, you need to know that 2 governing body members speak Russian. The brother we're referring to is Brother Gage Flegel.
So let's go to trivia question 9. Like we haven't had enough knowledge about these governing bodies. They're really making sure that everyone knows who these freaking people are, man. It's just, whew. All right, trivia question number 9. Let's listen to this question.
Question number 9. Which governing body member has served twice in Walkill, twice in Brooklyn, twice in Patterson, twice in Warwick? In fact, he said, no one will keep us. He was a nomadic Bethelite. Well, it's Brother Jody Jadley.
Trivia question number 10.
Question 10. Which governing body member's father helped to design the sawmill equipment that was used at Walkill? Now, his father, although not a witness, yes, it was Kenneth Cook.
Trivia question number 10.
Question 10. Which governing body member's father helped to design the equipment that was used at Walkill? Now, his father, although not a witness, yes, it was Kenneth Cook.
Trivia question number 11.
Question number 11. How many governing body members now serving at one point served in Bethel, but then were transitioned to the field, and then later were invited back to Bethel? How many? 5.
Trivia question number 12. Let's listen to this question.
Which member of the governing body, 18 years of age, received a letter from Brother Noor encouraging him to fill in a Bethel application form? Gave the brother 30 days to fill out the application and return it to him. The young brother waited until the 30th day. Well, really, if you're watching carefully, there's only a choice of 2 here. Brother Stephen Lett.
Trivia question number 13.
Which governing body member is the only governing body member to have graduated from the MTS? And interestingly, for 3 days, his instructor was Stephen Lett. And later, this brother became a branch committee member in the Philippines. It must be Brother Sanderson.
Question number 14. Trivia question number 14.
What is Ramapo? Now, of course, many of us are being, Ramapo, we're praying for Ramapo, but what is it? The answer, the World Headquarters Media Center. And let's see what's been happening recently there.
Exciting progress is underway at the Ramapo site. Since receiving the final site plan approval in November 2024, full-scale site work operations have begun, resulting in the movement of countless truckloads of earth and rock. On-site rock crushing equipment then allows us to repurpose the material, making the most of our resources. We have also started planting new trees, which helps stabilize the land and assist with erosion control. It's especially encouraging to see how many young ones have reached out to volunteer. Their energy and willingness to serve provide a beautiful example of faith in action. Here's what just a few of them have to say about why they reached out.
I started a few years back when my parents joined back then RBC. And as far as I can remember, that was always my goal. I always wanted to become a construction servant.
One day, randomly, I was checking on my GW Hub and the application was there. So I was really excited. I got back from the day of service or something. I got on my computer and I started filling out the application almost immediately.
If you want to do more for Jehovah, then do it.
And there is plenty more to do. Recently, we installed a concrete batch plant right here on the site. These new residences will allow us to house even more volunteers. Thank you for your continued prayers and support.
Well, as the program ended, the attendees waited for the final 15 questions, but it never came. This is so weird, though. Jackson did not ask it at all. So it was unclear whether this was an omission or it was intentional, actually. Perhaps because the closing video featured the phrase, "What is next?" Well, let's have a look at the last trivia question of the last video or whatever it is. Let's have a look at the end of the annual meeting.
Now, on my notes here, it just says something else for you. What's this something else for you? Maybe it's a video.
Our hearts have all been touched by the Good News According to Jesus video series. Bringing these accounts to life has brought us closer to our Heavenly Father and His Son.
For God loved the world so much that He gave His only begotten Son, so that everyone everlasting life.
For your prayers and everything you've done to support this exciting series. So many reports are coming in from brothers and sisters worldwide, expressing deep appreciation for the good news according to Jesus. Our faith is being strengthened as we see Jehovah bless this project in so many different ways. Can you believe the series is approaching its halfway point? The team is filming episode 8 right now, episodes 9 and 10 within the next 6 months, always on the move. And through His organization, Jehovah will see to it that the words at Isaiah 11 and 9 will be fulfilled. The earth will certainly be filled with the knowledge of Jehovah. So, you may be wondering, what next?
What I'm wondering is, the whole earth will be filled with Jehovah knowledge that changes every year. So what kind of knowledge is that? What the heck? And who walks with a freaking Bible all day long? Is that how they do it in Bethel? They walk with the Bible all day? Interesting. All right, thank you guys for watching this amazing recap of the annual meeting 2025. And let's have a look what we can find for the next video.